Hey everyone, we start on Monday, so I wanted to quickly mention 5 things to think about for Monday. Cameras, microphones, chat, introductions, and what we're gonna do on Monday. So cameras. As I've mentioned before, Monday class is attendance required. Wednesday is optional. You don't have to come. And I define attending class as having your camera on. So please have your camera on. If you have any sort of technical issues or reasons why you can't do that, just email me and we'll sort it out. I'm not going to exclude anyone because of that, but I expect the majority of people should be able to have their cameras on. Microphones, we're not going to have 110 microphones on at the same time because it would be this crazy sound thing, but your microphone should work. You should be prepared to use it. I hope you will participate and talk. That's the whole point. I know some people still want to be in high school, still are too cool for school, and they want to sit in the last row, and turning your camera microphone off is basically the Zoom equivalent of sitting in the last row. Honestly, if you're too cool for school, don't go to school. There are a million things you can do in this world. If you choose to be at the university, then choose to be at the university. Turn your camera on, be prepared to turn your microphone on, engage in the ideas, be part of the discussion. I never mean for things to be obscure or elitist. If the stuff that comes out of my mouth is confusing or obscure, or you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's not because I'm trying to be elitist or exclude you. Just say, hey, Glenn, I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're talking about. Could you say it another way? Let's be inclusive, help me include you in any way that we can. But given that, be prepared to be part of the discussion. Share your opinion, ask questions, whatever it might be. Don't sit in the back row. Be a real university student and get something for your money. Engage, participate. So cameras on, be prepared to turn your microphone on. Number 3, chat. I hope that this will be a place, this class will be a place where we can talk about anything, where we can talk about art, culture, life, pandemic, Long Beach State, ideas, all of it. And we should be able to talk about anything. We should be able to have different points of view, different opinions. We should be able to disagree with each other, all while being respectful of the other 110 students in the class who have all kinds of different backgrounds from us. So please, be respectful. Interestingly enough, as far as I know, no one has ever been disrespectful with their microphone. When the microphone is on, people are able to talk about ideas and respect their classmates at the same time. It's chat pretty much where things go off the rails and crazy and disrespectful. So please use chat to be useful, to talk about art for 75 minutes a week, but also to respect the many different classmates you have in the class. That shouldn't be hard. I hope we can be okay with that. If we can't, I'll turn chat off. I'd rather not. It's useful to have it on, but we've got to be sensitive to all the people in the class and be inclusive and be respectful, so please do. Okay, that's cameras, microphones, chat. Introductions and what we're going to do on Monday. There's 110 of us. We obviously can't introduce all of us on one day. It would be kind of crazy. So we'll do 10 people a day. I'll randomly draw 10 names and I'll put those names in chat at the beginning of the class, and we'll ask 10 people to say a few words about themselves. So we'll have 10 people say hello on Monday. Okay, lastly, what we're actually going to do on Monday, we're going to make there's a dragonfly. We're gonna make zines. So you know what a magazine is. Obviously, there are many digital online magazines, but you also know about paper magazines like Time Magazine or Vogue or Sports Illustrated, all those kinds of things. A zine is kind of like a small magazine. It might physically be smaller, it doesn't have to be. It's a much smaller print edition. So these big magazines might be hundreds of thousands of copies. A zine might only be 100 copies. The topic could be anything, although it's often subculture kind of stuff, art, punk, etc. Our zines, well, they're going to be a quantity of one in our case. And what we're going to do is take a piece of paper and do kind of an origami thing and fold it up to make a zine. And then we'll draw and paint and write and color in it. So what you need to have for Monday is a piece of paper. Any size will work. If you can possibly have anything bigger than 8.5 by 11, that would be great. If the only thing you've got in the house is 8.5 by 11, that will work. If you've got 11/17 or bigger, that would be nice. I'm not asking anyone to leave the house to go get this, but if you happen to be going to Staples anyway, then pick up a bigger piece of paper. That will be nice. All you need is paper and something to make marks on it with. A pencil, some markers, crayons, paints, whatever you might have. And then we'll fold these things up. You can just fold it with your finger. Just make a crease. If you have something, like a quarter or a spoon or something that you can make the crease sharper with, that would be nice. But really, all you need is a piece of paper and something to write or draw with, and then we'll talk about zines and we'll make them on Monday. So I think that's everything we need to get started on Monday. Looking forward to seeing you, and shout by email or by whatever means if you have questions about anything. Otherwise, I'll see you in class on Monday, and hope we have a great semester. Hope it cools off a little bit. Hope you're keeping cool or having fun or maybe both. See you Monday.